So, I wasn't actually going to stream this, but I've already kind of started the beginning. I guess the very beginning would have been a little bit of a spoiler. The very beginning would have been a little bit of a spoiler, so I didn't show that part. But I didn't think I was going to stream this anyway. Um, so, I've crash landed. There's a few odds and ends of destructed parts around. Um, Everything is here for me to survive. There's a mess over there that has all kinds of food and water. I've got 2 rovers necessary for me to complete, supposedly complete the mission. Now, how that works is that there's 3 main resources. There's what's called olivine, which has a higher mix of iron and calcium or something. And then there's pyrite, which has a higher mix of iron and sulfur. Well, not really, because after the processing is done with pyrite, you still only get about 20%. The pyrite yield is, I'll just take a peek at that. And the other thing is with the pyrite, it was suggested that pyrite is used to mix with, it's broken up to get sulfur to make your concrete base. Well, in the game, there's really only one concrete foundation and maybe a 0G foundation or something that's got concrete in it. But that would be made in space. I mean, I suppose you could get the sulfur on Mars or something, then truck it up to space with a rocket. But I wanted to go in and look at the chemistry for it's splitting. Well, first you collect the pyrite on one grid. You have to find it, and the rate of pyrite and low-grade iron is 40%. That's collecting it out of the rocks, and then that's a 40% rate. So it's actually twice as high as the other normal rate collecting iron out of rocks or such. However, the use of the availability of pyrite might be 1 grid out of maybe, in this game there's only 1 grid actually. There's actually only 1 grid. There might be 2, but there's only 1 that has pyrite. And now technically I could mine pyrite or methane out of any grid, but honorably speaking, I don't do that because I have to have research in order to know that that's what I'm mining to begin with. I can't just go mine and say I'm mining for pyrite if I don't know it's there. So we use the rover to run tests and chemical analysis and spectral analysis, and we discover that there's a lot of pyrite on a particular grid, and then we mine that grid out for just the pyrite or the methane or the olivine, whatever the case may be. And those are kind of spoilers actually, but there's not many people watching anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, the time setting on this is very fast. It's the fastest time setting in the game. It's about 160, whatever. And the reason for that is that all of the processes in the game are very slow. They run the processes for just the atmospheric collection. It's about, I look at it as half a day. And then I look at the processing of that material once, maybe twice in a day of daylight. Now, if you notice, there's bobbing going around with the camera. And the reason for that is there's about 300 or so packages of food and water on the ground back there. That is what's causing that. It's a lag in the game due to so many objects. Now, there's a script that I'm going to add in later, and I can add that as a mod. And what happens is you walk up to those, the food packages get discarded, they go away, but the water packages, no, they don't. So what I'm going to do with the water packages is when I'm done with them, I'm going to put them in a certain location. And it looks like it's starting to get light out already. So I've only got about 4 more hours and we'll have light here. So let's go over into this other unit and get what we need out of here, because I want to make sure that everything is all set up and ready to go when daylight happens. Now, I could use all of the available product. The only product that I can use that's available to split, there's aluminum in there already. There's silicon dioxide that I could split to get oxygen. Now, I'm going to attempt to do everything completely from manufacturing. Now, I know that I have a certain amount of time. Look, see, it's getting light out already. And what I need is I need another solar panel, and I need that cable barrel. And I'll make the most use of my time. Let's see here. Watch your eyes. It's not quite light out yet, so I've got about another hour or so here. But I want to get something set up here pretty quick. I've got the soil, I've got a solar panel. I want 2 solar panels running my equipment. I do not want to run out of power, so I try to lift that high up so I don't mess with anything. Now it's really getting light out now. So we're just about ready. Now when we came down here, we came down at night so that we could be ready when the sun came up. And I'm a little bit behind schedule here. I want to get these panels up. Let's turn that one around. It looks like all of the power is going that way. What I need to get set up first is the atmospheric processor. I'm going to need some cables. And to get that off really quick, you just kind of drop that off like that. And I'm definitely behind the time here, so I might. And I'm already needing food and water already, so that's power. And I don't want to run. Now we'll grab this other one here and get this process going. If you run over the cables, you can die. It will just, you will get caught and you'll be screwed big time. It's just not happy. And it doesn't really matter which way you put that in. But I do want it empty. Now I'm gonna try to accelerate some of my efforts here a little bit. Alright, we've got I want to move around a little bit quicker. But I can't do it hauling these cables. It's like, see, I'm stepping right over it, and if I were to run, I could end up dead, like way just gone down the road, whatever. But without a cable, we're doing pretty good here. Oh God, don't tell me it's stuck in the ground. It was stuck over there. I want to get this thing processing here. Now it is bouncy, and the reason is because there's just so many of those bags of food and water. So eventually, when the game progresses, that will go away. Now I want to get that all sorted out over there. Now that's going to take a good half a day to process all of that. Hopefully it's working. Yeah, it's doing something over there. Now I'm going to grab this. I think I'm going to put this up here. And that way, when I move things around, I don't have to go very far. Yes. Good a spot as any. So if I was really smart, I'd plug in that into a panel and then just have everything all set up the other way, but I'm just not that smart right now, you know. What can I say? So we're gonna have Mars atmosphere, and we've got to have probably 3 containers in there. The first time around, we're only allowed to. The game is being a little bit unwieldy because it's bouncing around on me. I seem to be missing an empty. So we'll have to go over here. And I'm already red on my drinks. I need to monitor my health. So yeah, water, yeah. I can do 1 bag is 1 liter. And my calories is down. And I'm going to need to get some sleep pretty quick. And I need to get this other can in. And then after I do that, the first process of getting the Mars atmosphere, the first thing that I do is I've got to get, well, I'm going to need an oxygen bottle. And that's going to be a bit of a challenge getting all of that done. I have to look at there's more iron in the ground, and I think there's less aluminum in the ground, or more aluminum in the soil. I forget exactly how I played that out. I may have to look. I suppose we could just run the process anyway and figure it out the hard way, right? Because we left our books at home or something. And we really have to watch our time. Now, and I've got to watch my sleep. I can do another food, and I'll probably put the empties maybe somewhere, God knows where. I just used up a water. So we're going to be needing sleep. That tent is over there. I'm thinking I should get another empty. No, I can't because it's already 1400 hours already. Yeah, I'm really getting worried about that sleep situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this. I want to stop this process. The sun's actually going down too. As a matter of fact, you know, I didn't really need to do that, but we'll do it anyway. Because I don't want to run out. No, I can't see the stupid, my X. I can't see it. We want Mars atmosphere 1. I'm supposed to double click that. No. Wow, it's really hard when it's shaking. What the hell is wrong? I don't know what's going on. Something's wrong. Oh, I need the sodium hydroxide. Oh, crap. I need... Oh, crap. Shit. Okay. That's okay. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to do the first process. I'm going to put this back in here. The reason for that is because we have to have water to get sodium hydroxide. Wait, how can I even collect... Oh, I can collect it out of that, but the first run I can't. And we need sleep. And it says I need water again. Let's look at our food and calories. So, water. So we really need to get some sleep like yesterday. Oh my god. Now I can just leave this open because we don't even have any oxygen, but what I do need to do is drink some water. I guess I needed a liter, didn't I? I got like 2 seconds or else I'm gonna die here. And I have to save the game. The reason for saving it is because when he goes to sleep, there's a possibility that he could stick his head out of the tent and die. So now when he's in here sleeping, he needed all that sleep, so you let it run the whole process, and it actually worked out well. He's actually sleeping at night. So I went through. The timing seems to be okay so far. So now we have to get water, and we have to do a certain process in order to get some sodium hydroxide, and so that's going to be a little bit of time consuming. But then the second time, the first few days, it's going to be really slow, and it's because you have to have the drilling fluid. Okay, now the first time that I'm using the atmospheric processor, it's okay, I can put water in there, you know, it already has the drilling fluid in, but we have to keep refreshing it. So we use some water to mix with the soil, and we can get our first batch of sodium oxide, which is then converted to sodium hydroxide. Now he's all done, and his vitals are looking good, but what we're going to do is we're going to save it again. And the save, like I said, it's just because of a game glitch. It's not anything to do with hardcore or anything like that. So oh, it crashed. See, this is why. So what happened now? Script main, take me to Mars, modules, health stats, water zone, function, test area, class, water zone, entity, something, vehicle controller, vehicle handler, rover campaign, scripts, campaign, rover campaign. Why would it crash because of that? I don't know, but it did. So that's, like I said, you know, you've got to do save games, and these things happen. So we're all good. We'll hit it play again here, and if I have to, I can go back to a previous save. I don't know, that doesn't look good. That's the first time I've seen a crash like that. Campaign, rover campaign. Oh, you know what it could be? It could be that the rovers that I brought in are allowed to create their own missions, and I did not want that. And because the rovers are being dropped in, I have no control over it. That could be why. I don't know. Now, what scenario is it, I wonder? I think it's this one. I seem to have something that's just irritating my arm here. Get bit by some critter. I think this is the game. So, while it loads here, we will load game. No, there's 2 game saves. There was one before the tent and one after. I think I'm gonna load the one before. I'm just gonna delete that one there. 25. We'll load this one. This was the one before the tent, before I went to sleep, so he had like 1 second left before he had to go to sleep. That was pushing it. Remember I looked at that module when I was in the tent. So when we wake up this time, maybe what I'll do is I'll get out of the tent and then try to save the game. Could have had something to do with looking at the medical tool inside the tent. I don't know. Because that's what I was doing when I was in there. And there was some health thing, there was a question about it. I wanted to save the game. Well, he's got his helmet on, it shouldn't matter. But if he pops his head out when he gets up, it's a problem. And see, it takes so long here to go through the sleep. You're sitting here waiting. So I'm going to save the game here. It froze again. What the fuck? It froze. Yep, it froze. I don't know. That's the second time. Well, it's not doing anything. I don't know what's going on here. It's the same error. Water zone. You know, there's entity is already deleted. Engine error. There's actually a water zone in the game. I may have to delete that. I wonder if that's causing an issue. Character mod. Water. I don't know. I don't know. Come on. Well, that's the second time I've tried that. This time I won't even save the game. I'll just come out of the tent. I wonder if I have to delete that. There might be something wrong with that water. There's like water. There's a water area that I put in the game, and I may just have to delete it. I don't know if that's what's causing it or not. Now I gotta load the game and go to sleep again, and this time not save the program. It's something that's already deleted or something. Well, I've gotta go to the earlier one. I have to delete this. Well, I don't know. So I guess this is a trial run. I thought I was hoping like, oh, it's gonna work, everything's gonna be hunky-dory, you know. So I get rid of the water. There's that water area though, that's way down the hill, and I did an initial game save and it worked fine, so why would it cause another problem? Unless there's a whole bunch of water packets back there that's right next to where I'm sleeping with the tent. The tent, maybe the tent's got to be further away from all that pile of water, those water packets. Wait, no, I saved the game before I went in. Alright, let's just get out of here. Alright, I'm just gonna walk back over to where we came from. It's 2000 hours. So I got another 8 hours. Oh, crap. Speaking of crap. Speaking of crap. So there's a good possibility that I could run out of oxygen. Well, I happen to know that there's something over here that we can use. Oh crap. Speaking of crap, I gotta move the crapper over there. Well, I gotta walk back over anyway. Shit. I got a lot of walking to do. And I gotta walk because if I run, I'll use up a lot more oxygen. And I'll have to go all the way over there and get another empty. Oh wow, and I'm allowed to use the crapper 3 times a day, and it's already been 1 day. Look at that round thing over there. Must be a, I don't know what the hell that is. Let's put the crapper right here. Oh crap. No, I don't want that. This goes over here. Now I probably will need food and water at some point because I don't have any. And as you can see, we have a whole stack load. All kinds of food and water. This is about at least a month's worth of supplies that we've only been here for like 1 day. So crap, I got no room for it. So I've got my supplies for the day, more or less. I don't need that because I don't know. Well, I've been here a day, I think, and I've only used one. Now we've got a solar event coming. That's another thing that kills me too. We might die because of the solar event. But we've got a printer that we might be able to print something that will help us along that line. We can print out a radiation panel, hopefully, maybe. So I've got to get an empty. I have to get water, and I don't know how much of that sodium hydroxide I need. I need I'm wondering if I should just run the whole. Well, see, once I get some sodium hydroxide, I go in and I drill again and I get more, so, and I don't have to use that much, but it does have to get used. And now this goes on the bottom here. And now we just go over here and sit there real quick. Now we've got, in here we've got a round of liquid waste. And believe it or not, I think we can use the, let's see, that goes in there. I think we can use this, I'm not sure. Yes, because it's got power from the batteries, possibly. So there's battery power in there. And I need all of this over here. So the first thing we've got to do is we've got to split. We've got to get sodium. There's one process, and that's soil 1 right there. We need to get some sodium oxide, 10 Mars soil. So that's the first process right there, and we just run that. Now see, this process is going to last a good, well, the first processes they run, see, that's 130. Wow, the liquid waste. Oh wait, I'm doing something wrong. Shit, I'm doing something wrong. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I did something wrong. I've got an output though. Oh, it is. It's splitting it. It's splitting the solid in. Wait. That's not right. No. This is not what I want. Where's the recycle water one? 20? No. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with my own game. Recycle liquid waste. That's what I want right there. And I can't see the... See, that's not right. That's not what I want. What the fuck? I got 45 human waste. And I'm sorting into liquid waste. Why isn't the process working? Oh, I needed 120 human waste all at once. I can do that. I can do that. I'm allowed to do that. I've got a reservoir over here. Wait a minute. Yeah, why didn't that... Maybe I didn't sit down long enough. There's supposed to have been 120 in there. There's 130 in there now. So when I hit that other first process, it messed me up really bad. Uh-oh. Now I gotta make sure I got the right process here. See, it's bouncing around and it's... Alright, that looks right. Let's see, there's an arrow there. That's the select input. I'm pretty sure that's the process I want. Human waste to 20. So I only get 20 liquid waste out of this. But that's all I need. So now when I run, I've got to run the soils processor on the next day, and then we get our sodium hydroxide. And wow, it looks like it's getting light out already. I guess it gets light out early. It's almost like 5 o'clock. So we'll get some liquid waste, and then we will use that to run the soils machine to get our sodium hydroxide. All the while now we need to eat the vitamins, or we could do a liter of water and some food. That one's empty. Boy, I gotta be right on the ball here. So see, that's gonna take a while. Now while it's doing that, I should go get my soils machine, which is right here. And I've gotta change this back again. Yeah, I would drop it, wouldn't I? I dropped that too. You know, when you drop these tools, they can break. Believe it or not. Not good. So let's run Where am I gonna put this? I don't want to put it in front of my... I think I can put it right here. That looks good. Now we're gonna need another empty, aren't we? I don't know how long that's gonna take. But it's probably okay because we're not in a hurry. I can take a vitamin here. I'll take 5 of those. There's plenty of vitamins, plenty of food. I'm just wondering if it's going to save again. I think it might crash on me. If it does, well, I'll get rid of that water zone, and that might be what it is. So the first big deal is we've got to make some oxygen, and the best way to do that is to get that oxygen in the tent when we're ready to go to sleep. See, that still has not processed that yet. We're only going to get 20 liquid waste out of this process. It takes, I mean, whatever the time it takes, you know, it takes 3-4 hours. For splitting, it takes 2 or 3 hours. I need to go over and get more food and water, and I'll use this for a disposable area here. It says I need to eat food, so there's 2. I'm gonna run over here because I want to get this. Why isn't it running? Oh, what? Oh, the human waste. Oh, that's the soil that I was looking at. Okay. Whoa, okay. So we gotta get this out of here. I should have got that can in there, but that's alright. And this is the next process now. And I might as well just go over and go while it's doing that. That's gonna take, that's like a half a day's process right there. It's like, the way it works is that I'm able to run one process a day. Like one soil, one atmosphere, whatever. And then, hopefully, I'm lucky, I get to run, I gotta call it quits here pretty quick. Then I get to run either like another process to split stuff or make stuff or whatever. And yes, I mean, I could, at some point, you know, when things get going, I can use available, I don't really want to use resources to make my oxygen. but I do need to make a oxygen bottle, and there is aluminum in there. But my first process has got to be to make sodium hydroxide. I can't do that until I get water, which that's my liquid waste, isn't it? Actually, what am I doing? I've got the liquid waste. I can run the liquid waste back over here. Let's see how much of this stuff we got going. This is our oxygen. No, our oxygen is in. We gotta do something useless. So, what do we got here? There's solid waste and liquid waste, and I should make that LQD. LQD and SLD. Just throw that over there. Wing it. Oh my god. Now if I pull off one of those cables, I'm going to lose a lot of efficiency in my work. But right now I need to get sodium hydroxide, and I'm not even able to run the soils process. And this has been my first day. Wait. I ran atmosphere once already, didn't I? So I'm supposed to clean. No. I haven't used this one day yet. Tomorrow I'll have to. It's 1,300 hours. I must go over here and now I do not need any more water. So as a matter of fact, I want to keep this empty here. And I don't think there's anything in it anyway. I'm wanting to get my it's getting dark out. I think I'm gonna switch this process over. I need to get I need to go back up here to soils 1 now. I need to get my sodium oxide. God, I can't. I gotta have another can in there. What the hell is going on here? 2 Mars soil. Oh, that's D water. Shit. I need to transfer the liquid waste. I gotta synthesize D water? I don't know. Shit. I got the liquid waste. Oh my god. Oh, I can't find it. Shit. I got so many fucking processes in here. I don't know what the hell to do. I'm not gonna find this fucker. I tell you what, let's run the I can run that. No, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna bring this over here. I gotta figure this out. Damn. I need de-water, which is called dirty water. I thought that's what my liquid waste was. Recycle liquid waste. Oh, well, I got that. Shit. Oh, there it is. I've got to have potassium, phosphorus, and that one. I've got to have 3 empty cans. Okay. I've got to have... I got 1 empty can here. What is this one here? That's the solid waste. Solid waste. I could probably empty that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to empty this to save time. I don't need any more solid waste. Because I made a mistake earlier anyway. So now we can split the liquid waste into potassium, phosphorus, and de-water. Alright, we're cooking it now. We're cooking it now, baby. There's our de-water right there. Oh yeah. I'm bad, jam on it, I'm bad to the bone. So I can actually run this at night. Pretty cool. And it's going to be needing sleep again. I should go to sleep right now. I could go to sleep and let that process run. That's going to take about 2 or 3 hours. Oh, it stopped running. It ran out of power. So, we've got our supplies on me. And we're going to go in for another round of sleep here. I want to look at these batteries. Like 0.3 watts out of that one. I can't read that. Well, let's go over here. I'm wondering if I should bring that tent over. I think I've got time. Well, I'm going to move the tent over because I'm taking some time to go walk over here. I think I've got time to move it. Just gotta watch my sleep indicator. See, I should have went to sleep a little bit earlier. It's 2100. Now, we're looking at 3 minutes for sleep left. Oh my god. The sleep comes up on your, like, really fast. And I'm not going to save it because I don't dare to save it right now. Oh, I didn't take those vitamins. Shit. Can I get up? I gotta take the vitamins. So this is the second night. Now I'm supposed to clean. I'm supposed to clean the refinery now. Each day you're supposed to clean the refinery, and it doesn't take that long. Now, I didn't use any hard metals. So, I don't know if I didn't extract any hard metals yet, so theoretically, maybe I don't need to clean it the first day. I'm looking for the dewater, and then I take the dewater and the Mars soil. That gives me sodium oxide. Then I've got to convert the sodium oxide to sodium hydroxide. Then I can run God, I gotta go to bed. Shit. I don't dare to save it. I want to see if I can get my oxygen from doing the process. I may not have enough time. Oh, I got 20 minutes. Oh wait, you know what I need to do? I do need to go out and get that, I'm running around in a circle here. Now if I could put oxygen in this tent. Oxygen. That's where the oxygen needs to go. Well, let's just go over here and get the aluminum. Just in case. I was supposed to get the other thing. God, I don't know. It's 24. I've got 4 or 5 hours left. Let's see if I can get that out of there. Damn it, I can't reach it. Shit. I'm gonna hop over the bottles and make a mess now. I didn't mess it up too bad. I got 17 minutes left. "17 minutes left, and I got like 4 hours of whatever else I'm doing. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm having a hard time seeing. Can I get those things over here? I don't. It's hitting up against the whatchamacallit. I need to have it up here. Oh God. This is hardcore. Alright, that's in. I still can't do anything because I ain't got no power. And I've got 17 minutes left. So I'm thinking I'm not going to have enough time. See, I'm supposed to get the sodium hydroxide. That's going to take 2 or 3 hours. Then I've got to run that. I don't dare to chance it, but it only gives me 10 minutes. 2 of those, 40 oxygen. I have to split the... I think I have to split something. Well, let me see something here. Let's go to the list. There is a one-time use for equipment. I can split hydrazine, but I've got to have oxygen to do it. That doesn't get me anything. Aluminium. See, there's split silicon dioxide. No, that's synthesize. Let me just scroll through this list real quick. There's synthesize. I don't synthesize oxygen. That's a way to recycle water. There's the fly ash. I've got to have iron oxide and ammonium oxide. So I don't even start cleaning until I get the soils. Okay, so that's okay. Recombines doesn't do it. I'm thinking it's splitting silicon dioxide. And I may not even have that in there. I got something in there. I got 15 minutes, and I've got aluminum. And it's... the daylight's definitely coming around the corner. So I think that my option is to take a can of silicon dioxide or silicon oxide, whichever happens to be in here, and split it. And oh my god, I can't see nothing. That's iron. The silicon dioxide's in the back. That's silicon. That's the silicon dioxide. Now I may be able to split it directly into oxygen and take the oxygen, go right into the tent. That's the preferred method, but I don't know what the split's going to be, and I don't know how long this is going to take. No, I don't want this machine running. Let's take out, what is this? That's my dewater, isn't it? We gotta take this out. And we're gonna split silicon dioxide. Oh shit. I may need 2 cans. I'm gonna have to get rid of, I hate to get rid of the phosphorus. It's hard to get some of these materials. I need the dewater. There's phosphorus and potassium, but I need oxygen. So The potassium looks like it's easier to get. There's 2 of them in there. So I'm going to have to empty this. I want to see how much oxygen I get out of this and how long it's going to take. So I have to split silicon dioxide right here. Oh shit, I need carbon. Oh, I can't even do that. Oh. Oh damn. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I can't split silicon dioxide. It can't be done. The only thing I can do is split, that's a 2-step. I can't split carbon dioxide. Eight carbon dioxide. No, you can't split. How do I get oxygen? God, I can't remember now. I thought it was... There's aluminum oxide. It might be splitting the aluminum oxide. It might be. I know it's not the iron oxide. That's carbon dioxide. Yep, it's the aluminum oxide. I have to run the soils. I have to run the soil. And in order to get the aluminum oxide, I've got to get sodium hydroxide. I need to sneeze. So I've got to run this process. This is, it's this process right here. I've got to run this. I have no choice. And it gets me the D water, which is already there. Sodium oxide and Mars soil waste. Oh my god, I'm wasting so much time. I may have to get rid of that potassium, or whatever the hell the other one is. I need... Wait a minute, what is this? That's my D water right here. What did I put in the other thing? Oh my god. I don't know what I put in there. What the hell is this here? That's liquid waste. Oh, you know what? I could have grabbed that and emptied it. Let me grab this. Oh god, I need red on food and water. Now I gotta get the right process. can't see anything. There's something wrong. Sodium oxide and Mars soil waste. Why isn't it showing up? There's something wrong. I don't know what's wrong now. That's Mars atmosphere. Am I supposed to be doing... That's Mars soil. Because that's where the sodium oxide's coming from. That's what the problem is. I need the soil over here. That's what the problem is. There we go. That's what I need right there. Oh my gosh. And I only got 6 minutes left. So it's pretty much telling me I need to make a few oxygen bottles up for supplies. I'm not surprised. No, I probably, while that's working, see, it's still empty. I'm going to get sodium oxide and Mars soil waste out of that. I think something just went down, didn't it? There it goes. So that's going to be a few minutes. So while it's doing that, I have to go over here. Well, you gotta be top notch to figure this out. I gotta figure out my own game. It's like, whoa, you know? Oh, I don't want to empty here. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I got 4 minutes left. If you get in the middle, you can kind of grab everything here. I got a feeling I can't save the game anyway. And that, I don't know why. It could be a problem. Wow, I got 4 minutes left. I need sodium hydroxide. Maybe I could stop this process right now. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do. Fuck. I need Mars soil and sodium hydroxide. No, that's not it. I've got to synthesize sodium hydroxide. Jesus. I need the dewater and the sodium hydroxide over here. Now one of these is dewater. That ain't it. That's... I can't even do anything with that. Where the hell is my dewater? God, I don't know. I can't even read nothing. That's phosphorus and something. What is this? That's waste. Oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I don't know where the dewater went. Did I use it all? Wait, the dewater's in there. I need sodium oxide. I'm supposed to have that over here. Did I get any? I don't know, even know if I got any. And that gets me the sodium hydroxide. And I don't have an empty. God. I'm not gonna have time. I only got a minute left. Mars atmosphere. I don't know. It's just... It's not gonna work. I only got a minute. Wait, let me go over here. I got 52 seconds. Can I even do anything? I can't do anything. I can't even read this stupid sign. I'm supposed to have... I should be able to do it. It's not letting me. I don't know why I did that. I got it in there. I got the process going. I got the process going. I'm gonna die. So, I gotta save the game and see if it'll save. Yeah, it froze. Oh, yeah, it froze. So, I don't know. It's something to do with the water zone. But at least I figured some more stuff out.